look at the concept of discipleship in the marketplace. In Ephesians 4, we read that it is the apostles, prophets, pastors, evangelists, and teachers are given to equip the saints for the work of ministry. And where do the saints do the work of ministry? Because the pastor, the apostle, the prophet, the teacher, and the evangelist, they are doing the equipping in the church. That is their marketplace. And we are supposed to go out to our marketplace and go and do the work of the ministry. So how do we do the work of the ministry? By first being disciples. And in the Bible, we see that Jesus spent a lot of his time to teach his disciples, to show his disciples, to demonstrate to his disciples, to be an example to his disciples. And he spent all this time so that when he goes away, his disciples will be witnesses and imitators of that which he taught and he showed them. So we should also go in. So we are being equipped in the church. We are equipped with principles, hearing about God and his mind, hearing about how we are to approach various things in life, and then we go into our marketplace fully armed. So, what is a disciple? So I want us to read some example of a disciple, the characteristics of a disciple, and why are we as disciples in the marketplace? Are we there for profit or are we there for purpose? And is there any reward for discipleship? So what is a disciple? A disciple is not a student like we know today. A disciple is more than a student. It's more than a learner. In the Christian sense, a disciple is a process of making someone become like Christ. This involves a disciplined process of following the example of the master, of teaching and paying attention to what he did and how he did it, and seeing his example and then imitating it. So if we look at that, because normal teaching is what we go to the classroom for, but we never become imitators of our teachers. We go to get the knowledge and then we go on to live our lives and use that knowledge and apply that knowledge to our benefit. But here a disciple is quite different. So when we go into our marketplaces and we are disciples of Christ, we go in differently, looking at what Jesus taught us. We look at what he demonstrated. We pay attention to what he did and how he did it. And we are then going to imitate that in our marketplaces. Jesus, we see his disciples who had professions. A lot of them were fishermen. And he called them from being fishermen to being fishers of men. But he found them in their marketplaces and he left them in their marketplace. Because when we read in John 21, we see Jesus find them again fishing after he had ascended. And we also see that Paul continued also with tent making whilst he was also declaring the gospel. So it is possible for us to fully do what God has called us to do and to fully serve people and to be a disciple at the same time. In fact, when we integrate these three, it is such a rewarding and fulfilling life. So we are witnesses. So as a witness, we see what you do and we tell others. That's what witnesses do. They confirm what they have seen. So in our marketplaces, we are able to confirm what Jesus has shown us. We are able to confirm that the marketplace is a place where we're going to win. The marketplace tells us, the Bible says, we are more than conquerors. The Bible tells us that we are the head and not the tail. So we go there, and when we are indeed winning in the marketplace, we are confirming the promises of God over our lives. So disciples believe in the mission of Jesus. They believe when we go to the marketplace, the initial mission, if I can use the mission of the Great Commission, that we are then commissioned into our marketplaces. And when we go there with Jesus, we believe that we are supposed to be imitators of Jesus in that marketplace. We don't become shy. We don't become scared to tell people about our faith. We are confident that we are there to imitate him, and we tell people about our faith. Thank you for joining us today. We trust that the message has inspired and empowered you to win in the marketplace. You can partner with us by sowing a seed towards the Great Commission or one of our international missions or outreach projects. Details are on your screen. May God bless you. We look forward to connecting with you at one of our Marketplace Summit sessions and also on our various social media platforms. See you there.